Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 13 of my Football Manager 2016 Let's Play with Ingolstadt. And also, I will be rolling with facecam in this series as well. Basically, all my Football Manager videos from now, so hopefully you will enjoy that. If you saw my latest upload earlier today in my FC United save, there was a good response, a lot of comments from you guys, and a bit more likes than usual as well. So what I wanted to see was your feedback more than anything, and even from some other YouTubers as well, really suggesting I should keep with it. So that's very confidence boosting for myself. So you guys, you should be seeing me a lot more often. But now, you know, in this save right at this minute, we're in the January transfer window. Of course, we don't have the most money in the world, and honestly, I don't want to be buying players at this point in time. Like transfer budget, I'd probably want to look for a poach to sign. We've already signed one player. I'll just go to the transfers just so you can see the history so far. We'll try and do that properly without that in the way. But there we go, transfer history. We did bring in Luis Ramirez, and a few players we actually let go of. We've actually brought in a decent amount of money with our outs so far in January. Lucas Intesi, Elmo Cohen, and Romain Bregirai all moving on to other clubs. So that's decent money coming in, almost 2 million. So I'm pretty happy with that into the club. Then Luis Ramirez on a free transfer. But don't forget, we did pay him a little bit in approach to sign, but like sign-on fees, but not too much. But he has got great attributes. I already talked about him in the previous episode. You know about him. He's a great signing for us. Comes in as a first-team player. I'll probably need to assign him a role, but that's the problem. I don't know which role I'm going to play him in. I might try attacking midfielder, as we don't have too many there, but I'll just do that for the time being. And because he's 31, I won't put an additional focus, as I notice sometimes, they don't react well to that, or their training just doesn't go well. So, we've brought in that player. So, it's hard to know what kind of signing I want to go for, because he could be a winger, a central midfielder, and attacking midfielder. So, I don't know who else I want to go for. But anyway, I scouted Antonio Nocerino, but he probably wants a bit too much wages than I want to afford, and that we can really afford, because maybe I want to sign a couple players. We just got to, see the best options. Daniel Didavi, who I think actually looks decent. He didn't show up immediately. Just for example, if you go to scouting to find some players here, if I go by value, he is right up there, 4.9. I think I would have went on that in the previous episode, and I don't think he was there. He does have an injury at the minute, and he is leaving on a free transfer. He does want to leave, but he's been so good this season. But something I can see immediately in the scout report, he could have a real problem, or could have real problems with injury. Not one problem, multiple. But anyway, and that goes with the natural fitness of 10. Initially, that scares me off, but he started 16 games in the Bundesliga this season, and there's been 17 games played, so he's only missed one game. So is he that injury prone? I don't, because he looks really good, and he'd want to join, and there's a couple other clubs interested. There's Rayo from Spain, and we've got slight interest or minor interest along with Levante. So he's got some nice attributes, but then I just look exactly the player I just signed, a 31-year-old though, but still can play attacking midfield on the wing, and centre mid. And he's natural in 3 of those positions opposed to the 1. So is that the kind of player we would need for next season? It's hard to really tell. So I've just gone on to get a couple scout reports. I don't know if I want to move him or not. We receive a record transfer fee from Hinterseer. So again, already breaking records for a positive reason. The training camp's underway as well. Risa, John Arna Risa, obviously a big name, but I don't really think we should go for him, and he's 35, but his natural fitness is 19, so you can hold your ability when you got, definitely that high natural fitness. But left backs, I don't think we desperately need left backs, and even Danilo Suarez, I think he is a guy I probably should offer a new contract to. It's either, offer him a new contract or he's going to leave. I think, I need to add training for him as well, fullback. I just want to see something for a second. I just want to see the training. I I took him off training because he was injured for a while. But he's back now. So, we're just going to... I think we're going to offer him a new contract. For a player of his quality, I wouldn't want to let him go on a free. I'd probably want to, sell him. Okay, well, sometimes it's out of my control. He doesn't want to sign a new contract. He would rather go. Well, I don't know. Like, if you see the team's interested, there's Angers and Morelia in Mexico. Maybe he wants to go to Mexico and play. Or Angers. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Name from France, but either way, I guess I can't do anything at this point. I guess I can play him in some games, and maybe his confidence will increase. So maybe I'll keep my tabs on Risa, but if I was going to sign a left back, I probably wouldn't be going for him. As you can see, Bredgerai leaves, and Erasmus, he's a player we have scouted. He's on the shortlist as well. Anderlecht make a bid. And again, striker, I don't immediately think we need a striker. Of course, it would be good to have extra striker, but we've got Pekka and Kachunga. They're two key strikers we have for us, and someone like Lecky could play there as well. And I don't think we immediately... See, it's really hard. Like, our squad's pretty big. So I kind of don't think we need someone, but you don't know how transfers are going to go the following season. I'll just say, I'm delighted. We need to offload players. I'm just going to say, I don't want to discuss the finances. And next up, I'll just say, I have no concerns. Football is a universal language, and Lewis will get on just fine. I always like to say that. And when you ask someone to help out, I'll say... People may be surprised, but I think this is evidence of the fantastic progress we are making as a club, which is true. We are making progress with our results and with our signings, I'd like to think, since the start of this save. Again, I don't want to discuss the transfer policy, and the finances. I'm going to say, I have the confidence in him, if he can come up, or that he will come up for us in big games. I'm not sure how many big games we'll actually have at this point in time, as we're in a pretty good position so far this season. I'm pretty sure we can maintain a position in the Bundesliga, maintain a safe mid-table position, but you can't give up on 5th and 6th. I know it's going to be hard, and you probably think it's not possible because the other teams ahead of us are better, but it's only 4 points away for both positions, and even, you say, 5 points away for 4, so I'm not going to give up. We've been very promising this season. You've seen that in recent results, but that's what I mean. I don't actually know. I don't know who we need to go for. You could say a left back if Danilo Suarez, but imagine if he just suddenly wants to stay, maybe, and he's wanted by 5 clubs. And guys, this is what I mean about when someone appears. Amalfitano here, he's a decent player. He's 30 years old, so I wouldn't say he's too old yet. He's not going to be a player for the future, most definitely, but he could have a couple good years in him. Stamina's good. Natural fitness, 15. That's pretty good. Just so you guys know, the higher that is, natural fitness, it can mean a few things in the game, but one of the most important things, it's how long they can hold onto their ability as they get older before dropping majorly in their attributes. So that being 15, obviously it's not an amazingly high attribute, but it means he's not going to decrease majorly until maybe he's 33, 34, one of those types. And again, he goes in that area of being natural in 3 positions in our formation, exactly like the player we signed. So he could be valuable because he could play 3 positions. So and he's a free. He joined right away. That's the thing as well. He joined like right now, this second. And I didn't really search for free transfers at this point. Yep, and that's the thing. He's affordable. He's affordable. He'll have a minimum fee release clause, which I don't mind because we're signing him on a free transfer. And because someone else has made an offer, I'll just push it up to 12k. Agent fee, I'll put that a bit higher, so he's probably inclined to accept. We'll just do it, 69k for the lols, and sign-on fee, maybe 120k, and maybe even the wage, push up to, 12.5k, which is still not depleting our wage budget. And what are we going to put in here? Team of the Year bonus. I definitely can't see him getting that, especially as we're a lower team in the league. Well, we're not performing that way, winning the Bundesliga as well, because especially while he's at the club, I can't see that happening in the next few seasons. So you can, put a few things like that. Maybe a bit more goal bonus, not too high, just in case he does score. Or maybe, I don't know if that gives him motivation to score. Not really, but just an extra perk more than anything. And no, I'll just give those. He should accept that, I'm pretty sure. because we increased the wage. And the reason I did that is because, yeah, another team is making offer. Sometimes I do that, and some people say, why did you offer more than they want? Because another team is in for them, and I want to make sure he joins us, he chooses us. And sometimes you just have to put more money, especially, yeah, you're not the best team. A better team might make an offer. As you can see, Valladolid and a few others. We just got to see how he goes. But I think he'd be an okay signing. But I'll have to say I probably do want to be on the lookout for a centre-back as well, so I'll keep that in mind. That's the kind of... So I'd love a free signing for a centre-back as well, especially as we just let one go. So, guys, I might actually go for another outright free transfer who would join right away in Ron Vlaar. Obviously, his experience, he's played for national team, 32 games. He's had Premier League experience last few seasons with Aston Villa. So I think he'd be an okay signing, but initially when I looked at him, I saw 12 marking and wasn't too impressed, but the rest of his defensive attributes are pretty decent, and you can see Scout Report, he'll be a good signing. So maybe you can just work on the marking in training, and then he can improve that attribute. Even though it doesn't improve, at least he's working on it, may perform above 12 in terms of his marking duties. But yeah, that's a negative for him, but everywhere else he seems balanced. And if you go to reports, he would be our best centre-back. So you take away that. Imagine if his marking was just... I wish that was like a little bit higher. I say I wish, we haven't even signed him. But as you can see, AEK have made an offer, and there's a few other teams. Not clubs that are known as big clubs, though, in big divisions as well. But I'll put an offer. I'll put an offer in for him. Oh, come on. We'll put him as a first-team player, and contract length maybe to the end of the following season. And the wage. How am I supposed to know how much he wants in his report? Yeah, then we'll go back. He wants it between 24k and 34. So I'll offer at least maybe like a 25er or something like that. It's hard to... I'll put how much? Yeah, 21.5, the most we can offer. And... I don't like offering sign-on fees right away, and I just want to see what they come back with. I like to see like that. Then I can get a kind of gauge on what they want, and in terms of wages as well. Okay, he wants to be a key player. If I do first team, I can't offer that much, so I just do key player, and then we'll drop it down a little bit because I want him to join at the same time as well. So I'll give him 20. Oh, it's hard. Yeah, 24k. I want to give him a decent amount so he actually does join. Agent fee maybe to 250, and then drop the sign-on fee a bit lower, but the agent's more inclined to accept if you offer or you give him more money. You offer him more money. Unused sub. Oh yeah, I'm not quite too sure. Like it's hard to say because I don't generally sub on centre backs, so I might that's the problem. I might have him on the bench. It's so much to think about, isn't it? Again, I'll add all the Bundesliga stuff, especially while he's at the club. I doubt we would win the league. It will be like probably a 5-season project, if I'm being honest. Team of the year as well. I wouldn't expect to have too many players in the team of the year. Bundesliga, we'll leave it at that, and we'll see what he accepts. Suggest terms. Okay, he accepts, but of course, other teams might make a move for him. So we're just going to have to see. And I reckon this episode is just going to be surrounded with the friendly games. I probably won't get a game in because I'm really invested in the signings. So hopefully we can make those. Morgan Amalfitano, see his report. He would be a good signing. And yeah, I'm happy with that. No, he would be a decent signing. And you can see his report. He's just below that Ramirez who we signed. Then in attacking midfield, he's just below Ramirez and Pledel, and then in centre mid, he's a bit lower, but he still, adds to the backup in centre midfield as well. So, getting those two signings, him and Ramirez, would leave good backup for positions. And where are we? What should we be training during this period? I'm not 100% sure. I reckon I want to get the team cohesion because we're making a few signings. I usually do that at the start of the season because we're not playing games at the minute. So I want, and teamwork as well because we're not playing crucial games. So it doesn't matter if we work on defending or attacking as such. Just work on team cohesion and teamwork for the couple weeks. We're not playing competitive games. So guys, it looks like Ron Vlaar accepted everything there, accepted the contract, and other teams Yeah, he didn't obviously accept the contract from, or the one other team I think that made the offer. He's a good age as well, brings that experience at 30 years old. Of course, we do have to adjust the budget, but that should be no problems. And I'd like to think our budget is still decent after that. We could still make the signing of Amel Fitano as well. It's interesting. Yeah, two 30-year-olds that are previously coming from the Premier League, like coming from playing a Premier League with a Premier League team. So I'm not sure how that actually affects, like, if there was the same player, exactly the same attributes, if Premier League experience mattered at all. He's got quite a few preferred moves as well, so that could be handy. Two experienced signings. Obviously, for the rest of the season, who knows? That could help us for a Europa League push, but definitely for the following season to continue to see. This is what I wanted to do with the club: get experienced players in that can help us maintain our position. Then we can keep playing with like decent players, like building a decent squad, good enough to survive. Like, do you think our squad is good enough to survive the way it is before these signings, or am I just overachieving a little bit? But either way, I wanted to do that. Then I can build with youth, like try and find youth signings, maybe give them a couple seasons, games off the bench, while still having an experienced squad as well. For that reason, and then also, for them to be mentors for those kind of players. So that's the kind of mindset and the plan I have with Ingolstadt in terms of how I'm going to develop the squad. And there it is, 100% confirmed. We'll add him to the training camp squad as well. And I'm not sure because the camp ends on the 12th, I believe. But we've still got friendlies coming. So either way, he's still going to play. So we'll go to squad registration, add Ron Vlaar in there. We have the spaces available. So that's all good. So I'm pretty happy with that we did let go of Breja Wright and we brought in Ron Vlaar. He's more experienced and overall a better quality. He's determined, decent leadership as well. So another leadership or another leader on the pitch, which I'm happy with. And his value is 5.75. So if we ended up selling him for whatever reason, we'll make a good profit. But yeah, I'm happy with the signing of Ron Vlaar. So his report now, again, he comes in as our best centre back, which I'm surprised. Well, it's hard. I like Hubner. I think he's got decent attributes, but yeah, I don't know. Ron Vlaar, as mentioned, I'll work on the centre back role, central defender, and it says work on his free kicks. I'm not sure about that for a centre back. He's decent, not 12, but I want to work on his marking. It's only 12. If you look again, all these other relevant attributes are pretty decent, and they're all going to be worked on through training. So that's good with working on that role. I just want to see. Oh no, we're not going to be able to make the deal for him. I got to be excited getting those two players in. But see, that's the thing. Thing is, it's not a desperate player we need. But I'm just going to go through. I imagine it'll get cancelled unless we do ask for more wages. But I don't think that will be able to happen, as you need a lot of luck to go your way. It's not really luck. See, we do get the victory there in the friendly, but I doubt. Oh no, adjust budget is going to be there. Somehow it is there. I'm not sure how it's there, because we didn't. It says 86k will be deducted from the transfer budget of £5 of £5. It says, but we had like 0 anyway. So I'm not sure how it's going to work. It is going to work though, and we have to pay 120k sign-on fee. Okay, adjust the budget. It's going to work. I'm not sure how, but it is apparently. Yep. Okay, I'll take it. Maybe the board, allowed it for whatever reason because they thought it was going to be a good signing. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to take it and forget about it now. But I thought seeing that it wasn't going to go through. But I guess, I don't mind now. So, we'll just add him into the squad. There we go. I just want to see, it says maximum squad size of 99 players. I love that there's no limit. You just need the minimum of 12 German players in the squad, which we most definitely have, as you can see, because you can add you could add like the reserve players and everything like that. That's why it says, what's that, excluded, future transfers, current squad. But either way, it says maximum squad size of 99 players, and you just need minimum of 12 Germans. So that's all good. We confirmed that signing, Amalfitano, even though I thought we weren't going to do it. And again, I don't know where his best position is going to be, because it's not like I've got to look at what is his best role. Where would I play him? I think it could be the central midfielder. What do we play again? Ball win. Well, I change it up. So we got to see that as well. Would he be more attacking midfield? But his finishing is 7. I don't think I'd want to play him like that. I actually, I'm not sure where I would play him because we do have a lot of centre midfielders. So I'm not sure, if he would play in that position exactly. And because our wingers haven't been the best, that's what I've been focusing on. So I may, train him on the right side because with our new signing in Luis Ramirez, I'm just thinking we're training him advanced playmaker, that attacking midfield positions. So, because his finishing is a bit better. So I think with Amalfitano, we'll train him on the right wing. But inside, winger. Yeah, train him as a winger. Again, we change that depending on the role. But yeah, that's probably his best role, I would like to think, even though his pace is a bit low. Good stamina, though. Again, because he's 30, I won't work on any focus because usually, I experience that 30-year-olds, they don't really like working on a specific position and like that role and then an additional like attribute as well. So I'll leave it at that. Yeah, I'll just play the next 2 friendly games off camera because they're just friendly games, not that important. And next episode, we'll just resume as per usual, 2 games per episode, but with facecam now as well. So yeah, hopefully you did enjoy this kind of transfers episode. Drop a like if you'd like to see more videos, especially at facecam as well if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the very next one.